Hey everybody, what's up? My name is Kim Melis and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I do content like this, and today I'm going to be answering the most googled questions about France. I was inspired by Rafna again. I will link her video here. I totally advise you guys to go see that. It's super interesting. She did it about Iceland, of course, and obviously it inspired me to do this video. Basically, I'm going to be typing in like, is France or does France or do French people into Google, and I will see what the questions are that pop up, and I will try to answer those as accurately as possible. So is France-Spain border open? I have got no idea. Is France socialist? No, it is not. We have multiple political parties. So there's the right wing, left wing, and in the middle right now, the president that we elected is in the middle. There are a lot of things available to everybody. For example, healthcare is like paid for and everything. So I guess it's a little bit more socialist than capitalist. I don't really know, so I'd rather not get into that. Is France safe? I would say, yeah, I mean, about as safe as the States, probably, maybe a little bit more so in big cities. I mean, I wouldn't really go out into Toulouse at night because it's just not a very smart thing to do. There have been the terrorist attacks in France too, so I mean, you know, you just have to be prudent. Is France borders open? Are France borders open? Are France's borders open? All these questions about COVID, I'm not sure because I don't keep up. Borders to the States are closed unless you're getting rapatrié. Is France a rich country? It's a bit in the middle. I mean, like, it's not poor, but it's not like Scandinavian rich either. So is France a socialist country? Already answered that. Is France airport open? It depends to where you're going. Like, my sister just left for Austria. She didn't have any issue getting there. Are French borders open? Like, I already answered that one. Are French hotels open? I guess it depends, but you have to wear a mask inside closed spaces unless you're in your house now. Are French beaches open? Excellent question. Are French borders closed? I already answered that. Are French schools open? We don't have school right now. We start back in early September, so that's not an issue. Are French campsites open? Yes, I think so. Are French markets open? I don't know. Does France have 5G? I don't know. I really don't know. Does France allow dual citizenship? Yes, because I have dual citizenship, America and France. If you're born in France, starting at the age of 13, you can ask for your dual citizenship. Actually, it's not ask for, it's like you have the right to it, to French citizenship if you have foreigner parents. Does France have nuclear weapons? I'm pretty sure they do. Yeah, I think they might. Does France recognize Palestine? I think they do. I don't really know. Does France allow triple citizenship? I don't think it's an issue. I really don't. Does France have credit cards? Absolutely. Yes, everybody has a credit card here. Like, people my age have credit cards. I guess that's not so strange to some people then. Does France have free healthcare? Healthcare is not free, but it is paid for. Like, a lot of it is paid for. Does French toast need milk? Does French... This is all food. So let's see. Do French police carry guns? Yes, they do. Do French plugs have fuses? I'll insert a clip right now of a French plug, what it looks like. Do French need visa for Canada? I don't know. That's an interesting question. Do French people speak English? Not very well. Do French police speak English? Probably not very well. Do French doctors speak English? I mean, it totally depends on the person. I'm just making a generality of what I've observed. No, French, it's taught here as a second language. You start learning it in elementary school, but the level of English is not very high, especially compared to some countries. But anyway, do French need a visa for the UK? I don't know what they had to do when the UK was in the EU, but now that they're not, they probably need a visa. So let's see now, do French people speak English? I already answered that. Do French people have middle names? Do they? Let's take a girl's example. So her name is Marie, very basic, and let's say her two grandmothers' names are Paulette and Bernardine. Well, I've seen some people whose names would have been like Marie, Paulette, Bernardine, and then whatever her last name is. Like, it's crazy the number of middle names that people have here. Did I already do this? Okay, are French people nice? If they don't know you, they will politely nod their head and say bonjour, but they will not hug you or ask how your day's been going. And like, I always get kind of freaked out when we go to the States because people just like come up to me and start talking to me as if they knew me, which is like, they don't. It's kind of weird going to the States, having grown up here. Are French people Germanic? The French language is partly has its origins in Germanic. No, I wouldn't really say that French people are Germanic. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean, honestly. Like, the French come from the Gaulois, which were Celts that lived in France. So are French people shorter than Americans? Definitely. Like, I'm about average height and I'm 1.65 m. Like, I'm average female height. Like, no, French people in general are not super tall. They're around like 1.65 m, 1.80 m. Are French people Latino? No. There's an ocean, and no. Are French people white? Like skin tone, how pale they are, I guess. No, there's really a lot of mixed cultures in France, and like skin tones, they can vary from like very dark to very light. But no, most people in France are tanned, especially from the Spanish influence and North African. There are a lot of North African people, like from Tunisia, Algeria, Morocco. French people who like descend from the Gaulois, yes, they're paler. It's a difficult question because next to me everybody looks tan. So is French Pax recognized in US? I don't know what that is. Is French Guiana safe? There was a boy in my class last year who lived in French Guiana. I really don't know. Is French hard to learn? Yeah. It's definitely not the hardest because there are no cases like déclinaison, like in German and Latin and Greek and Icelandic and all of those very difficult to learn languages, but pronunciation can be a bit hard because you never know which letters to pronounce and which letters to not pronounce. There are also two genders for words. A noun can either be feminine or it can be masculine, and the adjective can change, like the ending will change depending on what the gender of the noun is. So that can be a little bit complicated, like knowing is it feminine, is it masculine. No, it's not super simple to learn, but I mean, my parents are doing fine. They speak French pretty well. Was France an allied power in World War II? Yeah, until they got invaded. Was France in World War II? Yes. Was France Bavier? Oh, Francis Bavier. I don't know who that is. Was France part of the Roman Empire? Yeah, Gaul, G-A-U-L. And yes, it was part of the Roman Empire. Was France colonized by the Romans and the Greeks? I think like just southern France and a little bit of northern France, but like yes, it was colonized. Was France Axis or allies? Well, they were allies until they got invaded, and then they got invaded. Was France in World War I? Yes. Were French fries invented? Obviously. Were French fries invented in Belgium? In Belgium. Oh my goodness. Were French fries invented in Belgium? Excellent question. I really don't know. Were French fries made in Greece? I don't know either. Were French fries made in France? I still don't know. Were French fries invented in Greece? I don't know. Why is it always... I guess Greece has something to do with French fries? Were French bulldogs bred to fight? I'm pretty sure they were, because like in the Roman arena, the bulldogs fought bulls and like lions and bears and stuff. Which, now that you think of it, that's kind of like putting an ant up to fight a horse or something. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel below. I will try to make more videos like this because everybody I've asked says that the videos where I talk about like France and stuff are the most interesting. I would try to make more videos with my sisters. I've got one in the works right now about a renovation that we're doing in our house. I will see you guys next week. Bye.